Whiteness is not venturing outside of Hyde Park. Darkness is out there. Whiteness is jogging until there aren't any other joggers around, and then she backtracks. Whiteness backtracks a lot. She tiptoes sideways on flagpoles, telling herself that she will fly at the top. She is the American flag, flying above Guantanamo Bay when 3 prisoners were murdered June 10th, 2006, brought to Camp No. Whiteness is no. Whiteness is the snow that covers things up. And whiteness is the $889 million, the dirty Koch brothers' money, third party, red, white, blue. But that isn't true because it's all white. Whiteness is sensitive, like black holes of ears when cotton ball Q-tips dig too deep, which I've had to do a lot lately because sometimes I don't listen well, which is common for white people, but whiteness is hating to be common and loving to put them on in the car in front of friends. Whiteness is universal mind control. It's always wanting to lead, always wanting my hands in every pot, always wanting to know what it feels like to have friends shot, but not thinking that one all the way through. Whiteness is privilege. But she would like to use a different word because whiteness is hipster and privilege is trending. Whiteness is supremacy, her royal highness, but only by her own definition. Whiteness pretends to know who Nefertiti is, but she couldn't tell you if you asked. Whiteness is thinking that everything that isn't whiteness is exotic or cultured and then sucking that in. Whiteness has dated men of color, women too, but she slips and pricks her feet on the teeter-totter, pulling out slivers because it feels good, but it's always complicated. Whiteness doesn't always want to be so white. Whiteness is self-deprecating, but oblivious. Whiteness is a ticking bomb, but she's ambitious like she can make it go faster. And once I offered to carry the open alcohol containers downtown Chicago because if we were caught, I would be better off because whiteness sometimes thinks she's a savior and sometimes has great intentions, but is a real shit. And I am white, and sometimes I am whiteness, and whiteness sometimes defines me, and sometimes I define whiteness, and I suppose it's like the shadow that sometimes you wish you could ditch, but there's stitching there that you can't rip out, and it tags along behind you like some sick dog, and it's not for me to bring my guilt here. I am trying to learn how to take care of it better, and I know that it's not me, and I am not it, but it is something I must own. Whiteness sometimes writes poems to make herself feel better, but she wonders what it does, what it could possibly do.